Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, known to the world as Bad Bunny, was born on March 10, 1994, in Vega Baja, a coastal town in Puerto Rico. Growing up in the Almirante barrio, he was raised in a working-class family by his parents, Tito, a truck driver, and Lizori, a school teacher. He has two younger brothers, Bernie and Basil, and his childhood was steeped in the rhythms of Puerto Rican life, salsa, merengue, and the sounds of artists like Vicasi and Mark Anthony that filled his home. As a kid, he was shy but found his voice through music, singing in the choir at his local Catholic church until he was 13. He was also obsessed with professional wrestling, mimicking moves and dreaming of the spotlight, a passion that would resurface later in his career. His love for music grew alongside influences from American pop culture, from boy bands to rappers, but he stayed rooted in his Puerto Rican identity. He enrolled at the University of Puerto Rico at Arecibo to study audiovisual communications. But his heart wasn't in academics. Music was already pulling him away. While bagging groceries at an Econo supermarket in Vega Baja in 2013, Benito started crafting his sound, recording tracks and uploading them to SoundCloud. He was 19, experimenting with a mix of reggaeton, Latin trap, and whatever else caught his ear, layering his deep, gravelly voice over beats he produced himself. His early work was raw, unpolished, but magnetic. In 2016, his single Dials blew up online, catching the ear of DJ Luian, who signed him to his label. Hear This Music, That Track, featuring collaborations with Ozuna, Archangel, and others, was a turning point. Songs like Ti No Vive Así and Soy Pure followed, showcasing his knack for blending introspective lyrics with infectious rhythms. His stage name, Bad Bunny, came from a childhood photo where he was dressed as a bunny for a school event, looking grumpy, a playful nod to his rebellious streak. By 2017, he was collaborating with heavyweights like J Balvin and Farruko, his SoundCloud hits turning him into a local phenomenon. The leap to global stardom came in 2018, his feature on Cardi B's I Like It, alongside J Balvin, became a summer anthem, hitting No. 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and introducing his voice to mainstream audiences. That same year, he teamed up with Drake for Mia, a bilingual banger that flipped the script. Drake sang in Spanish while Bad Bunny flexed his flow. The track peaked at No. 5 on the Hot 100, proving he could cross language barriers without losing his edge. His debut album, X10PRE, dropped on Christmas Eve 2018, a 15-track masterpiece that wove reggaeton, trap, and pop with deeply personal themes. Songs like Estamos Bien reflected on Puerto Rico's struggles post-Hurricane Maria, while Anibia and Imal explored heartbreak with raw vulnerability. The album went triple platinum, earned a Latin Grammy for Best Urban Music Album, and established him as more than a fleeting star. In 2020, Bad Bunny redefined what Latin music could do. His second album, YHLQMDLG, short for Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana, I Do Whatever I Want, was a love letter to his roots and his freedom. Released in February, it debuted at No. 2 on the Billboard 200, the highest charting all-Spanish album at the time, with hits like Beat and Zafira dominating airwaves. The album's mix of perreo anthems and emotional ballads won a Grammy for Best Latin Pop or Urban Album. Just months later, he surprise dropped El Último Tour del Mundo, an ambitious project that became the first all-Spanish album to hit No. 1 on the Billboard 200 tracks like The Kitty, with Jay Cortez blended reggaeton with electronic and rock influences, showing his restless creativity. He performed a virtual concert that year, live-streamed from a flatbed truck cruising through New York, a pandemic-era spectacle that drew millions. His 2022 album, En Verano Cinti, was a cultural juggernaut, inspired by Caribbean summers. It leaned into dembow, reggae, and tropical vibes, with 23 tracks that felt like a sun-soaked road trip. Songs like Titi Mi Pregunto and Mi Porto Bonito with Chencho Corleone became global hits, while the album spent 13 non-consecutive weeks at No. 1 on the Billboard 200 and became Spotify's most streamed album of the year. It earned a Grammy nomination for Album of the Year, a rare feat for a non-English record. In 2023, he doubled down with Nidi Sabi Lo Cuvia Pasar Manona, a 22-track return to his trap roots with a nod to club culture. Tracks like Monaco and In Preview were gritty and nostalgic, earning praise for their bold production despite mixed reviews for not breaking new ground. Bad Bunny's impact goes beyond music. He's a fashion icon, rocking painted nails, skirts, and vibrant streetwear, challenging machismo norms in Latin culture. His style, part punk, part avant-garde, has landed him campaigns with Adidas, Gucci, and Jacquemus. He's also a vocal advocate for Puerto Rico, calling out government corruption and neglect in songs like El Apagón, which paired a danceable beat with a documentary-style music video about the island's struggles. In 2019, he joined protests against Governor Ricardo Rossello, helping force his resignation. He's spoken out against homophobia and gender violence, dedicating awards to trans and non-binary communities and using his platform to amplify marginalized voices. Outside music, he's made waves in acting and sports. He debuted on screen in F9 2021, played a hitman in Bullet Train 2022 alongside Brad Pitt, and portrayed a wrestler in Cassandro 2023. His love for wrestling led to a WWE stint in 2021, where he performed at WrestleMania 37 and won the 24/7 championship, earning respect from fans for his athleticism. He co-hosted the 2024 Met Gala, a testament to his cultural influence. He's also a businessman, co-owning Gecko, a Japanese steakhouse in Miami, and launching a sports agency, Rima Sports, though it faced legal challenges from the MLB Players Association. His personal life is private but not invisible. Since 2023, he's been linked to Kendall Jenner, spotted together at events like the Met Gala and Gucci's The Party. They've kept things low-key, with Bad Bunny guarding his privacy while living between Puerto Rico and Miami. His net worth, estimated at $50 million, comes from music sales, sold-out tour like the world's hottest tour, and endorsements with brands like Corona and Cheetos. He's also a sneakerhead, designing custom Adidas Forum lows that sell out instantly. At 31, Bad Bunny is a global force, blending genres, breaking records, and redefining what it means to be a Latin artist. He's won 4 Grammys, 9 Latin Grammys, 15 Billboard Latin Music Awards, and countless other accolades. His music, unapologetically Spanish, has topped charts in a world dominated by English-language pop. He's a voice for Puerto Rico, a champion of individuality, and a restless innovator who's just getting started. If you want me to zoom in on any part of his story, his music, activism, or something else, just let me know. Bad Bunny, born Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, has a net worth of about $50 million as of 2025, built from his music. Tour like the $120 million El Ultimo Tour del Mundo, streaming billions on Spotify, acting in films like Bullet Train and Happy Gilmore 2, and endorsements with Adidas and Corona. His lifestyle blends Puerto Rican pride with global stardom. He splits time between San Juan, Miami, and LA, headlining events like the Super Bowl 59 halftime show and a 30-date San Juan residency in 2025 while advocating for social issues. His fashion is bold, mixing Jubaro elements with high couture. Seen in his 2025 Met Gala Prada suit. His car collection is modest but iconic. A $368,850 Rolls-Royce Dawn, a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG G-Wagon, a BMW M4, and a sentimental 2003 Toyota Corolla from his pre-fame days. Though he sold his $3 million Bugatti Chiron in 2020 for practicality,